Unfortunately, the most recent Battlefield 6 update brought more problems into the game than fixes, it seems, as of right now. Now, a few of these have been fixed as of making this video. Some are still being worked on. But let's go ahead and hop right into it. First of all, two of the biggest issues that a lot of people were noticing early on yesterday after the update on the 9th was movement issues. That has been fixed via a hot fix. They said the movement should feel like it was before the update came out. And also some menu problems. Now, that has not been fixed for everyone. It seems when you log into the game, for some players, for some reason, the menu is just locked. You can't access anything. You cannot click any game mode to play. I personally have not experienced this. I do play on the PlayStation 5, so this could be something depending on what platform you're on. But for me personally, so far, I have not had that problem. Now, one problem I have noticed that seems to be more of a big issue on PC compared to console is shuddering. A lot of people on the PC side say that they get FPS shuddering every 5 seconds or so. I do play on the PS5 Pro, and it seems like it's kind of one of those things that happens in some games on my end and not others. It's kind of one of those things that will happen for a few seconds, maybe up to 20 seconds, and then just go away. Or it may happen over several times during that particular match, and then the next match I play, I have no issues whatsoever. I'm not sure if this is something to do with, being on console compared to PC is why it's not happening as much, but I have seen a lot of console players talking about the shuddering issues as well, but it does not seem to be as prevalent as it is of a problem on PC anyway. Now, Florin, one of the devs, did say that they are currently investigating this. They have been asking a lot of questions already on X to players that are having these shuddering issues about how often they're having them. And like I said, some PC players are saying this is happening every 5 seconds or so. At least on the console side for me, on the PS5 Pro, I will get those times where you will see some shuddering for maybe 5 seconds. The longest time that I have experienced it so far was only one time in one game where it lasted about 30 seconds. And you can tell it's a massive frame rate drop. The other interesting thing here is it seems like a lot of players are saying they have not had any issues with performance whatsoever until this update, which is kind of strange to me considering on the PlayStation side anyway, for me, and I've seen a lot of other players report this as well, that there has been a lot of frame drops on the PlayStation at least since the game has come out. So it seems like there is an issue here for all platforms now. So leave me a comment, let me know if you're having any shuddering or FPS problems since yesterday's update. And the last thing that a lot of people are reporting is hit registration problems. Now, this was something that was addressed in yesterday's update to make the hit registration be more accurate. And a lot of players are reporting now, and I have not tested this myself, but they say you can go into the actual firing range and kind of shoot to the left or the right of the dummy, actually not hit the dummy, actually be missing your shots, and it still knocks the target down. And there's players even reporting in game that shots that are not actually hitting the target are actually registering as kills. So that is also a big issue. I have not personally really experienced any of that on my end. I have not had a problem in game where my bullets seem to be registering when I'm not hitting the target. But of course, you do not know what's happening if you're the one on the receiving end of that, because you can't see the other player's kind of point of view. So this could be something that could be a major problem down the road. I have seen the devs also say they're looking into this and investigating it. I'm not sure what the response to that's going to be. I'm not sure what the problem with that is, but it is kind of odd that hit registration is still kind of off, even though in the past it was a problem where when you were actually on target, your shots were not registering. Now it seems like if you're even off target a bit, your shots are still registering as hits. So that's kind of a 180 kind of change there. It went from one extreme to the other. So leave me a comment. Let me know if you're having any of these problems inside of Battlefield 6 since yesterday's update. And of course, if you like the video, hit the like. If you have not subscribed yet, please do so. And I'll catch you next time. Peace.